What's up, y'all? It's your boy Antonio.
And your boy Alfred.
And today we're just coming back to you guys with a Q&A video, couples edition. There's a lot of questions that we need to answer that people want to know about us. And we know that you guys seen us on like the Tamron Hall. We was on there for a segment, Catfish and Divorce Court. And so we just want to be able to show you guys our true selves through YouTube and just be able to talk to you guys and just let y'all guys know the real us.
And hopefully some of these questions ain't too personal.
Hopefully.
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's pull up some questions. That up is good.
Okay. So the first Q&A question that we have pulled up says, where and when did you first meet? You want to start?
So,
by the way, we doing this while we drinking the Stella Black. I don't know if y'all ever had this before. I'm trying to.
Oh, Lord.
This shit right here is it. I just knocked that shit over on the table. Don't mind me. I already started before the video.
So, the question is where and when did we meet? So, where we met at was, he was working as a manager at this restaurant, and we met there in 2014.
So a little bit about them.
I'm
gonna go into details.
It just said how we met.
He leaving shit out. So funny thing, he came into the restaurant that day on some beef shit with somebody else, and just so happened at the time, me and the person wasn't on good terms either. So I automatically was like, "Oh, you finna be my little dog? Like you came up in here ready to scrap, so I'm down with some shit like that. Like that's my type of time. You feel me? So
that's the type of time we on.
I mean, period. Look,
he said, period.
This is the thing. I'm a humble dude. I'm a big dude. Like, I'm not finna just come out and wild out on you. Like, you gotta really bother me first. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, handle it however you handle it. That's how I feel. So, actually, he was supposed to be like a friend. He was supposed to be like my homeboy. We were supposed to just start going places, chilling, hanging out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he was not finna take that. He was not finna keep us just friends. And he wanted more. He was not taking no for an answer.
And you know Scorpio season. So if you're a Scorpio out there, then you understand.
Leos dominate. We are the motherfucking best. You heard me?
Period. So the next question is, where was our first date?
Our first date. It's kind of like a two-part. I'm kind of ashamed to say. I'm not ashamed because, like I said, I wanted him to just be a friend. I didn't want a relationship, but I was dating someone at the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say. But we did it in our last video too, so y'all know.
He took me and him. We went as a group to a club, and me and him decided to go to that club by ourselves. So technically, that was our first date.
Yeah, technically.
But our first official date, like as a couple, we went to Raleigh. We went to Adventure Landing in Raleigh, and we had a good little time. We vibed. It was dope until I get a call from one of my homeboys, and this is a legit homeboy. He was straight, cause at the end of the day, I fucks with the girls, but at the same time, like I'm a dude. I'm a dude at the end of the day, so I have a lot of straight friends, and I'm like they're really, really, really close with me. So I had a homeboy who went and started driving trucks or whatever. So he just called me to hit me up, let me know how everything was going for him. Him being the jealous ball that he is.
Me being.
He
Well,
thought
y'all know
I
how
was
I
talking to another guy. Ain't asked one question. Didn't open his mouth and say, anything. Immediately he gets his phone and dials this number and starts talking to some random ass dude. First of all, let me retract that shit. He was not talking. My dude was over there cupcaking. I'm talking about laid on the window. I was like, yo, that must be a dope ass conversation this nigga is having. Cause not only is we on a date and he on the phone talking to another nigga, he on a date cupcaking. I mean, like the audacity of that shit. You feel me? So we didn't know each other from asshole to appetite. So we kind of was still like in the motions of getting to know each other, and I don't know if he even knew that was a good idea for him to try to do some disrespectful shit like that to me, cause I ain't that. We ain't on that type of time. So
No, cause I thought that he was like he said his homeboy that he was driving trucks and stuff. So I was just like, that's what he need to be doing. It was different if it was like one of his cousins or family members, but no, we were just starting to talk. We didn't know each other, so when he was on the phone talking, I got on the phone too, and all I was saying was like, hey, what's up? What you doing? Where you at? Okay, then I said, okay, well I'm just gonna call you later, and I never spoke to that person again for 7 years.
Lies. It don't matter. It don't matter. You cannot justify the fact that you picked up the phone
like
and
cupcake
with
because
another
my
nigga.
other ought to make it known like, okay, well, guess what? We all still have people, so. But that's it.
Everybody, let me tell you something. When you see a red flag, do not ignore the red flags. I should have known then.
No, sometimes you know how they just leave the red flags up. Like if you drive and you see like, why is the sign that you keep driving? You're like, oh well, there's no construction going on. Sometimes the red signs are just left up. That doesn't mean that anything's going to happen. So with that being said, the next question.
Don't be trying to hop off subject because you in the hot seat. But that
Well,
shit's
the next
still
question
a brew.
was pretty good. What was your first impression of me?
Okay, real talk. When he came in my job that day, I had already heard about him or whatever, and I'm gonna keep it 100. The stuff that I heard was not good. A lot of people like came to me and was saying like a whole bunch of comments. They kind of let me know his vibe and how he be, overreacting, going off stuff like that. But see, that's my type of shit. Like, I like a strong ass person, period. Like, I'm a strong guy. Like, I like to be dominant. I like to have you push back. I don't want to run over you. So when I seen him coming in, the first thing he was trying to do was scrap. I was like, yo, like, I like that type. That's feisty. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he was bad. You know what I'm saying? He was cute as fuck. But again, I already knew I was dealing with somebody, so I just wanted to be friends. I wanted him to be on my team. Like, I knew when I met him that we was gonna ride. I don't know why, I don't know how. It just was like, okay, yo, like, we gotta link up. So I think, at the end of the day, not only was I attracted to him, like, I felt like maybe we was gonna really be, real close and shit. So, and it ended up being exactly that. Like, there's nothing that we face together that, we don't overcome. So, what about you?
And well, my first impressions were, I was just like, it sounded worse. I was like, ugh. But then like later on, I was trying to find him on Facebook, and I did find somebody with his name, but I had the wrong person. And so whenever I saw him at his job, actually that same day, we ended up, everybody that we was with, we ended up going to Walmart or whatever and hanging out. And so my first impressions of him, that day just walking in, I was just like, okay, because he could have called the police on me for going in there, but he didn't say. We was talking. And so my first impression was like, okay, I like him, fucking with him. And then so we just continued. We hung out after that day, and we just kept talking ever since that day.
Big. Next question is, when did you meet my family? Oh, this is good. When did you meet my family?
I met your family, I met your cousin Tip first, because your brother-in-law had a baby, so we went up there to the hospital. I met her first.
Yeah.
And then your brother, I've been to him from school, so I didn't meet him. I met a few people. I knew your aunt from school, your uncle from school,
Yeah.
I
My
met her.
cousins, he
I
used
knew
to hang with my
everybody.
cousins. The crazy thing is, we never crossed paths. Like, again, I've heard things of him, but it was from people negatively. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. We never crossed paths until that day he
Yeah, I
came to
met
my
his
job.
family pretty much after we, like, the same year we
Right.
got together. So
So
everybody was always around.
I remembered his aunt from school. We didn't quite know each other, but I knew of her. Again, I didn't know that was his aunt till I met him and everything. But the first person I met out of his family was his grandmother. I remember taking him to her house one day. He was pulling out the driveway while we were pulling in, and like she was looking at us, and she was like, "Tony, what are you doing?" And the reason why is because I had my kids in the back seat, and I guess she was trying to figure out, like, wait a minute, like, what's going on? You dealing with somebody with kids here? But at first I said, oh my gosh, she's not gonna like me. So I immediately, because I am Southern, and one of the things we learn at an early age is you respect someone's parents. So immediately I speak, I talk to her a little bit, and after that, like, no lie, like, we just kind of built our own bond from then.
So yeah, that's our. What was the question? Was it?
Okay.
When do we get
So
out?
next question says,
Who said
"Who said I love you
first?
first?" It's weird because we didn't even really know each other, but we knew that night that we spent together, he stayed over with me, and he was on the other side of the room, and we just kept looking at each other, and we were talking, and we just looked at each other and was like, I want to say something, and then he was like, I want to say something too, and I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling what I'm feeling. Like, is it real? Is this even right? Like, what's going on right now? And then he was like, I think I feel the same thing. And then we talked a little more, and then we just finally, I said, you know what? I'm gonna say it. So when I said it and he said it, we both kind of knew, like, wait, hold on. This is first of all, like,
real.
right? It was real. Like, first of all, I thought we were moving too fast, and we probably were. But I knew what I was feeling at the time. Like, I fucked with him. His vibe was dope. The good and the bad. I seen a little bit of the good and the bad. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. Like, we in this. So, here we are.
Yep. All these years later.
Okay, the next question we have is, what do I often do in my free time?
Are you gonna go first or me? I'll go first. Oh, you go first.
So in my free time, so I'm guessing we're answering about the other person. And in his free time, all he does is get on his phone. He's on social media. He's on videos. He is very much still a Bad Girl Club fanatic, reality TV fanatic.
_girls. Make sure you follow them.
And he eats pretty much and sleeps. That's about it.
And I smoke my weed.
That's a habit we both have.
And then, what was the question? A habit or what I do?
Free time.
Oh, okay. So, what do I often do in my free time?
So what do I do in my free time?
So, on his free time, he'll be on his phone as well. No, he does. If you be on his Facebook or his Snapchat or his Twitter, anything like that, then he'll be on his phone. That's on his free time because he works there today. And then he likes to always watch his what's that? Naruto. Lately, we've been watching like the gay movies on the Varsity.
Oh, check it out, guys! Tubi has a dope selection of LGBTQ movies. Y'all gotta tune in.
Cool.
They're dope.
Yeah, and it shows like everything. Like they show all types of stuff. What number was that?
How long have we been together?
We've been together. We've been together 6 years and 6 months.
Yeah, we are actually on the way to 7 years, March 6th, 2021.
Yep. Can't speak on mine.
What was our first road trip?
When we went to the Bahamas. And our road trip. That's a long drive. We didn't really have like a road trip.
You know what? Yeah, I agree. So, we went to the Bahamas on a cruise one year, and again, I was not a flyer. I did not want to get on a plane. So in order to get to our port, we had to drive from North Carolina to Palm Beach, Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Yeah, that was far.
It was like the
13-hour
longest drive I've ever took. I'm thanking God, you guys, that we made it, because I am not gonna lie, I fell asleep multiple times. I know he fell asleep multiple
Yeah,
times.
that was a long drive.
But we did it, and the cruise was dope. Bahamas was dope. We definitely got to go back again.
How many more questions are we gonna do here?
What pisses you off? I am very good. Okay.
Okay, so what pisses him off is pretty much people who try to like bullshit him or like lie. Well, yeah, like bullshit him, so anything like that. And that's pretty much what pisses him off. As long as you just be honest with him and just talk to him, then he's pretty much fine.
Exactly. I cannot stand a bullshitter. I can't stand a liar. I don't do fake. When you're around me, I will call you out on some shit that I feel like is phony or is not authentic. And it's not, me trying to be big and bad. It's just simply, I feel like if you can't be yourself around people, then don't be around people.
Exactly.
I'm going to be who I'm going to be. When you see me, you see me. I'm acting how I act 24/7. That's just who I am, because I'm a genuine person. I'm going to give you 100% who I am. So, with that being said, what pisses him off? The list is endless.
Oh my God.
The list is endless. Starting off, he does not like to be embarrassed at all. No parts of embarrassment at all. He cannot stand being embarrassed. He does not like for you not to notice him. Like it will literally change our day if he does something special or different and I don't pay the attention to him that he needs. Which brings me to number 3.
That's everybody.
He has to have attention. If you don't give him attention, he's pissed. Let's see another one. He does not like. I mean, everybody likes attention. It's just, I just be chill. I'm low key. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like
the opposites attract you.
Right.
Guys.
I'm low key. Like I'm good. I don't really, and you know how I feel about you, because I first of all, I do show him how I feel about him. He doesn't quite reciprocate sometimes. So sometimes I just be laid back because I don't be knowing what mood he gonna be in. You feel me? So.
Yeah. So. Yeah, as you see, that's a list of things.
Right. I didn't get to go through the whole list, and he's probably not gonna want me to, because again, he does not like to be embarrassed. So I guess we're gonna hop off that question.
So let's hop off of that.
Okay. What am I not good at? I'll start. One thing that he is not good at is comprehending. And what I mean by that is you can have a full blown conversation with him and he'll still like do whatever it is. If you're telling him not to do something, you might as well go and sit your ass in the corner and talk to the wall, because he's gonna listen to the whole damn conversation and still do what the fuck he wants to do. So it's basically no point in talking, and you might as well let him. He's one of the type of people who has to learn the hard way every time.
It's a hard knock life, y'all.
He has to learn the hard way.
But
that's about.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
so what he's not good at? He's just not good at like shutting the fuck up. Like what I mean by that is like he has to have like the last word.
and do.
So he's not good at just being quiet.
Nope. What can I say? I'm a Leo. Okay, quit playing. All right.
Okay, so we got 2 more.
Favorite feature now. What do we argue? What is my favorite restaurant? Oh, we don't really have favorites.
I was about to say, not Crown. I was gonna say Bahama Breeze.
It used to be, but that's why I said I don't have a favorite no more.
Let's just do,
That's all it was.
well, this time I'll spice it up here.
Wait, that ain't what the fuck you supposed to do.
Yeah, it's pepper steak.
Okay, here we go. There's some more. Oh, the cuss word. Okay.
We're gonna do that one, and then we're gonna do a number 10, I guess.
Okay, guys, we got another one. What is your favorite cuss word?
I think my favorite cuss word is bitch.
I think that's both of our favorite cuss words.
That's not bitch.
It just enhances the sentence. I don't give a fuck if you talking about cereal. This motherfucking box of cereal is damn motherfucker. That might be mine. No.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back. This bowl of cereal is good, bitch. You see what I'm saying? Like, now y'all probably like, well, what kind of cereal was they eating? Because damn, they mean that shit. Like, period. A bitch can just pop a sentence off. Like, did you see that over there, bitch? You know what I mean? Like, you getting into your sentence, and please don't let it be about something good. And you use them bitches, oh yeah.
Okay,
That's a
y'all.
wrap.
So the last question.
Go back. The saying opposites attract is true because me and my boyfriend are opposites. Okay.
Okay, so the last question that we have here is the saying opposites attract is true because me and my boyfriend are opposite. So one thing that we are opposite about is the fact that like he's more of a people's person than I am.
True.
I don't really. No. Like I can be friendly to certain people.
No, fuck that. You know, he does not. It's sometimes it just fucks with me how rude he can be to people when he first meets them because he just does not fuck with people. Like, and that's cool because I'm glad I met him being that opposite person because I had to learn like just because you genuine as fuck to somebody does not mean that they're gonna be that same way to you. So it kind of helps me start weeding out the good from the bad. Needless to say, that's why we don't have friends now.
Well, that's a whole nother story time.
But I would have to say that he is correct. We are opposites at me being a people person, him not. I can meet someone I've never known before in my life and end up having the longest, the best conversations ever. I'm a whole food, honestly. Like, I cuts up. So if you meet me, like, we're gonna like have a ball. That's just who I am.
Yep. So with that being said, y'all, that is our couples tag, boyfriend Q&A, whatever you want to call it. So make sure you guys like, again, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys like that way.
Do that.
It can get recommended to other people's recommended pages. So with that being said, thank you and have a great day.
Deuces.
Bye, y'all.
You kiss me when I'm stroking deep inside of it. I swear you ride it so good.